The all-new Escape brings a sleeker, sportier design and a lot of capability to take you on all those life's adventures.
The 2020 Escape Titanium, all new design, refreshed look, looks great on the outside.
It's absolutely fantastic. It no longer looks like every other SUV on the road. It's 1 inch longer, 1 inch lower, and a 1 inch wider.
Yeah, and you know, it's 1 inch is not a lot, but when you're inside here, at least from the interior,
big difference in roominess.
Got a lot of space.
Yeah, it sure does. And it's got a very sloped roof.
Yes.
And much more aero-efficient design. You know what? It's even more aero-efficient than a Ford GT.
Wow.
Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. Starting in the front with these beautiful LED headlights.
Right.
Fog lights are LED, and then to the rear, the LED tail lamps.
Yeah, we've got new aluminum 19-inch wheel designs.
Mm-hmm. And then together with these new sculpted door panels, really deep sculpting.
Right.
So it really stands out with that design together with that very dramatic fastback liftgate.
Yeah, I like the way it looks from the back end with that slant back for sure.
Really gorgeous styling.
Yes.
Love it. Now, the Escape comes equipped on titanium with the intelligent all-wheel drive system.
Paired with an 8-speed select transmission.
Mm-hmm. And offering us 5 different drive modes.
Yes, so those have kind of been what you've been getting used to in some of the other models as well, but you know, we've got a little button down in the center console here. We can change from normal drive mode. Let's flip it over to Eco drive mode.
And Eco gives you some guidance on how to improve your fuel efficiency.
Yeah, obviously keeps your RPMs down low, tries to do what it can to give you better fuel efficiency.
So anytime you're making a change to the drive modes, guys, you're adjusting the traction feature,
yes,
your throttle response, and you know, it's all going to adjust to the different driving scenarios that we're selecting, including the gear shift timing.
Yes.
So for example, if we go to sport mode,
yes,
that gear shift timing changes.
Yeah, it's going to hold those shifts longer. It's going to increase the RPMs. Your throttle response is going to be a little bit tighter, and you're going to feel that.
Yep. In the winter, for the best traction control, you're going to be in slippery mode.
Yes.
And then if you're really stuck and need to get unstuck, deep snow or sand mode is what you're going to select. So what I really like too is to improve the efficiency, they've added a new all-wheel drive disconnect feature.
Right, so when you're not needing the four-wheel drive, it's going to disconnect and then improve your fuel economy and just make things a little bit more efficient. But when you need it, it's going to engage again. This is something you're not going to feel driving.
Nope.
But
just a lot more efficient. Better use of the engine power, improve your fuel economy, as you've said.
Yeah.
And fantastic design. Titanium has a very wide range of driver assist technologies that come standard equipped, starting with blind spot information system in the side mirrors to alert you to any traffic that might be in your blind spot.
Right, always handy.
Yeah, together with cross traffic alert when you're reversing out of a parking spot.
Yeah, we've got pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking.
Those times when you're unexpected need to stop quickly, the vehicle's going to assist you with that.
Yeah.
Auto high beam headlights.
Right. A lane keep system.
Right, keep you from, drifting off the road. It's going to bring you back into the lane.
Right, it's going to alert you and aid you.
And then the rear view camera, so as you're reversing, you've got that good visibility, avoid any obstacles and objects.
Right.
And gives you the direction of travel and aids you with the distance to the objects as well.
Right. Now on Escape Titanium, we've got Assist Plus as well.
So a whole suite of additional technologies have been added.
Right.
Starting with
intelligent adaptive cruise control with stop and go.
So you're going to set the gap between you and the front vehicle as you're in cruise control, and it's going to automatically adjust to that vehicle's speed and gap. If they slow down, even in fact, if they come to a full stop, your vehicle will automatically do the braking and the stopping for you. No intervention is required.
Yeah, of course we've got the voice-activated navigation system. Evasive steering assist. This is kind of a new one.
Right, so those times when you really need to pull one of these, wow!
Yeah.
Right? It's going to assist you to avoid a collision.
Right.
If you don't have enough distance to come to a stop, it's going to assist you with avoiding that collision.
Right, and an add-on to the lane keep system with the Ford Copilot 360 Assist Plus is the addition of lane centering.
Lane centering. A little bit different from lane keeping, so it's going to actually keep you centered between the two lines that the camera is able to see on the roadway.
Right, now it needs to be able to see those lines.
Right.
So, you know, in winter conditions, if the road is covered in snow, or if the lines aren't visible on the road, not going to work properly, but...
Yeah, keep in mind that all of these are driver assist technologies, not meant to take over, but to help you.
Right.
Right, for more safety, for peace of mind and comfort.
Yeah,
as
exactly.
you're driving. And by the way, the titanium is also equipped with the standard active park assist.
Right.
Right, and front rain sensing wipers.
Always handy.
Now, underneath the hood, let's talk about the powertrain. The 2-liter EcoBoost is available on titanium,
Right.
as well as a hybrid option, the 2.5-liter Atkinson engine. Now,
Right.
what's the specs on the 2-liter?
The 2-liter, now they've added the addition of the twin scroll turbocharger.
Yep.
So that's going to increase performance, reduce any turbo lag. You're going to give you 250 horsepower, 275 pound-feet of torque.
That is a lot. Paired to the 8-speed select shift automatic transmission, when you put your foot down, it wants to go.
Yeah, you're going to feel it.
You feel that. Like, wow, great performance out of this engine.
Yeah.
And towing capability, too.
Right, now you can tow up to 3,500 pounds.
When it's properly equipped, guys, the titanium is going to come standard equipped with a Class 2 trailer hitch. Again, up to 3,500 pounds that you're going to be able to tow
Right.
with your Escape.
Now, what about this hybrid engine?
The hybrid engine is a inline 4 2.5 liter. You're looking at approximately 195 horsepower, 198 horsepower.
Right.
And not quite as much torque, total 153 pounds-foot torque.
Right,
Okay?
but great fuel economy.
Yeah, so combined average with this 2-liter, we're looking at 9.1 liters per 100 kilometers.
Right.
Regular unleaded.
Yeah.
Let's go to the back of the vehicle next. We're going to talk about the power liftgate.
Right.
Standard equipped on titanium.
Standard equipped on titanium. You can open it with the fob.
Yep. I've got a switch over here, little
There's a
button that I can push to
inside
open
here.
that.
There's a button on the door to close it, where you can also set the height that power lift gate's gonna open up to.
Yep.
Great for parking lots, underground parkades, your garage.
For example, you bet.
Yeah.
And hands-free activated foot kick.
Right. Just
So-
sweep your foot underneath it there, and it'll automatically open up.
Now keep in mind that this has got the tow hitch, right?
Yes.
So your kick action isn't underneath the hitch, guys. It's just to the right.
Yeah.
The right side. As we're demonstrating here, you can see as we kick forward and back, the liftgate is going to automatically open. And you can use that feature to close it as well.
It's handy.
Right? Those times when you've got your hands full, easy peasy.
Yeah.
The 2020 Ford Escape is built for all seasons.
Of course.
You know, I want to be comfortable in the summer, but also in those cold times.
Right.
So there's a nice cold weather package that comes standard equipped on titanium, starting with, I just love the heated seats for both the front driver and passenger.
Heated seats, great when the weather gets cold. Heated steering wheel.
Yeah, that feels really good under the hands.
Right.
Heated wiper park,
Love that feature.
keep those wipers from freezing up and all those clumps. Heated side mirrors.
Right.
What else have we got?
Remote start.
So on your key fob,
Right.
you can use that feature. We have the heated rear defrost and an engine block heater.
Right.
All come standard equipped, all part of your standard cold weather features on the 2020 Ford Escape.
Right.
Now, we mentioned the remote start on the key fob. We can also activate remote start using Ford Pass.
Right. So Ford Pass, the app on your phone, lets you control a bunch of different features with the vehicle. Remote start. You can see the location of your vehicle. You can look for gas.
Find parking.
Find parking. Lock and unlock your vehicle.
And schedule service.
Schedule service. You can schedule your vehicle start so that it, if you go to work at the same time every day, it automatically starts up so it's nice and warm when you get in.
Yeah. And there's a bunch of other functional features inside the Escape that's equipped on titanium. We've got a number of power points. Here in the front we have an auxiliary power point, one in the cargo area. I really like that.
Yeah.
And then we've replaced the power point in the middle row with a power inverter.
Right.
110 volt AC power, 150 watts. You know, plug in a DVD, game player, game system.
Whatever you need, all your devices,
Yep.
easy to keep them charged up.
Don't worry about carrying around that remote for your garage door opener, because we now have a universal garage door opener.
Right.
And last but not least is the great audio sound system, the B&O, featuring 10 speakers and a subwoofer. Do you know how many hours B&O invests into each model?
400 hours.
Wow.
To make sure the audio in the Escape is perfect for the Escape.
That's a premium experience right there, driving the most popular SUV on the road.
Yeah, another feature inside that a lot of people are used to, but we haven't really shown yet.
Yep.
Panoramic Vista roof.
That is right. So this is an optional feature in the titanium premium package.
Right.
That's available on the Escape. That opens up really nicely as well. By the way, the titanium premium package includes the twin panel roof, also includes the heads-up display. That's new.
That is new.
So it's going to relay a bunch of information on the screen right in front of you. So the objective here is to keep your eyes as far, forward on the road,
Right.
versus taking your eyes off the road and looking down.
Yeah.
So that'll come in really handy. It is an available feature, as I've mentioned. And then the titanium premium package also is going to include on top these black roof side rails.
Right.
Really nice side silhouette on the on
it's
the
got a
Escape,
beautiful profile.
doesn't it? It just really pops.
And last but not least, inside here, dual zone climate control. Personalize your temperature, my temperature.
Yeah, I like that. I've got mine set at a nice comfortable temperature. You like it a little bit warmer. So we can have the air blowing on either side completely different.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you can have them both the same if you prefer.
Right.
Right.
Now we've got leather trimmed seats here as well.
I really love this 12.3-inch instrument cluster LCD display.
Right, that's new for 2020.
It is, and it gives you a whole bunch of information. Heck, there's even a calm mode, so if you're too much information overload, you can turn things off.
Exactly, and that
Right.
changes with the drive mode that you're in.
Yep. And last but not least of all is, we mentioned the heated steering wheel. It is also leather trimmed,
Yes.
fully adjustable, tilt and telescopic steering.
Right.
Let's jump in the back here in a moment, and we'll show you just how really roomy the rear seat is.
Yeah, this new design, the 1-inch, 1-inch, 1-inch.
Yep,
We've got a little bit more room back there as well.
it's perfect. Let's jump in the back. Because we've extended the vehicle 1 inch and adjusted the front leg room,
Right.
the rear has really improved.
Yeah, I know my seat up front here was essentially all the way back.
Mine too.
My legs are not touching.
I still have a lot of room.
I've got
Lots
room.
of great headroom, good visibility all the way around.
Yeah.
So we've got a center armrest here. This is 60-40 split rear seat.
Right.
We've got rear vents. Mentioned the power outlet here for the power inverter, 110 volt. We've got the grab handles. We've got interior lighting.
Right.
We've
Cup
got
holders.
Lots of lighting.
Yeah, cup holders in the door, cup holders in the center console there.
Absolutely.
And
6 inches of travel for the rear
yes.
seats.
Yeah, so especially depending on who's sitting back here, you're able to move a little bit, and if you need a little bit of extra space in the back as well.
For sure. So we're going to demonstrate quickly how to drop these seats down. On the side of your seat, there is a lever which you're going to pull. You want to drop the headrest down, pull the lever, and drop the seats. And you can see flat to the back.
Yeah.
So this is a lot more cargo room than we've previously had in those generations of Escape.
Right.
So whatever you want to fit back here, chances are it's going to work for you. Just really impressed with the 2020 Escape Titanium.
I'm a big fan of the redesign. The drivability, the comfort, the technology.
They've put everything into this one.
It's a great drive.
So come and check it out at the dealership here in Sherwood Park at 2540 Broadmoor Boulevard, and meet with one of our Ford product specialists.
Give us a call, 780-449-3673.
Thanks for joining us on the virtual test drive, and we'll see you soon.